Baer Shaw, he electrified the 90s with a volcanic spirit that erupted from the very bottom of his diapers. But behind the wild image was a little boy who could break your heart.
I'm telling you, he can make you laugh, he can make you cry.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I remember the first day I met him. It was the first day of preschool. He just walked up to me and said, "What's your favorite word?" "Mine is snugger schniga schnuga."
I'll always remember you like a child.
After that moment, I knew he was going to be my best friend for life.
I loved him from the moment I saw him.
And after a string of early childhood successes, Wilder Shaw readied for a bar mitzvah that would test the foundations of his youth and catapult him into manhood and rock his young world forever.
I didn't think he was going to make it.
Nope.
The approaching bar mitzvah sent him into a sugar-fueled depression that nearly destroyed him.
I found him sprawled out on the floor, orange soda everywhere, gummy bears, sweet tarts, warhead wrappers covering the floor. I slapped him. I said, "Wilder, it's me, man!"
But he rose just like a modern-day Lazarus and learned to conquer his darkest demons with the loving support of his wonderful family and a little help from his friends. Tonight, on Behind the Mitzvah, the madness, the magic, and the majesty of the indestructible Wilder Shaw.
You make my heart sing.
Let's go. Do 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 do.
1991, the summer of love. Wilder joined a hippie preschool where he would forge lifelong relationships that would shape his young dreams forever.
I said, "Hey, Candy, take a walk on the wild side," and the colored girls go.
That's where he met Julian. It was instant. They were like Lennon and McCartney. And that's where he met Hallie. Of all preschools in the world, she had to walk into his.
It ended badly. I think I was just too mature for him. I guess I just grew up too fast.
Wilder liked being a kid. He always wanted to be little. I mean, even when we went out, he always made me wear those circus stilts so I'd be taller.
I mean, I'd always say to Wilder, you know, let me be the kid. You always get to be the kid. Let me be the kid for a change. But no, he never gave in.
While other kids lived normal lives, Wilder found refuge in a strange world of Legos and guys hanging from string. Those were happy times. He was born Wilder Seth Baer Shaw in a gritty San Fernando Valley town 5 miles west of Sherman Oaks and a heartbeat away from the glamorous pulse of Tarzana.
A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where you said, "Hey, Joe."
He was so artistic.
The kid had no skills at all. Totally talentless.
He could dance.
A complete klutz. Always bumping into everything. Ouch.
And he had the most beautiful singing voice. He could sing the whole score to The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Miss making Christmas, making Christmas, making Christmas to a
When he sang, it was The Nightmare Before Christmas.
into the delightful hat.
Cameron, you're a doll, Diaz. I can't wait to start working with you. Love you, sweetie. We'll be doing it soon. I swear to you, we're on it next week. I was at Jerry's Deli one day with Jim Carrey. I go up to this kid's parents. I say, "Who handles him?" The rest is history.
I'm watching biography on A&E one night, and I see the young Nostradamus, and I realize, gee, I delivered this kid. Perfect delivery.
Hey, Sid, Stay young. Enjoy your childhood. Because when you're a childhood, the family expects a lot from you.
He loved being a toddler. That's when he started writing songs. I remember his breakout hit just like it was yesterday. There's money in the sushi bar. There's money for him there. There's money in the sushi
bar. There's money for him there. Keep going now. There's money for the sushi bar.
Yeah, Sushi Bar really charted well for us. You turn on the radio and there it was, like on every station.
There's money for the sushi bar. There's money for him there. There's money for the sushi bar.
Riding high on his Sushi Bar fame, Wilder launched the legendary Wilder Than You band. Their white Metallica soul pop klezmer funk reggae fusion-drenched anthem, Ouchie Ow, soon went triple platinum.
Ouchie ow, ouchie ow, I fell down and got an owie. Ouchie ow, ouchie ow, my doggy goes bow wow.
He used to call his toothbrush his dip dip.
Wilder than you rock!
Offers poured in and Wilder turned to acting.
Trick or treat!
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, wait a minute, boys. Sometimes grab me to dance with him just to keep his energy up between takes and things. And I must say, he's an unbelievable dancer.
Hey, that lady took my candy.
I think the nanny is what started his whole inspiration of being Jewish. Yeah, up until then, he celebrated Christmas with the rest of us. But he was like, okay, I'm gonna go for this Torah thing.
Coming up, Wilder joins a religious cult at Temple Beth Hillel, and Cantor Allen kicks him when he's down. When Behind the Mitzvah continues.
He could make you laugh, he could make you cry.
Wow, thing. You make my heart sing. I'm a wild one, I'm a wild one. Ooh, yeah, I'm a wild one. I'm gonna keep it shaking, I'm gonna keep it moving, baby. Don't you grab my style, I'm a real wild child.
We had a 2-picture deal. He had just come off the money tour. And I said, sweetheart, baby, we have to strike when the iron's hot. The camera loved him.
Don't you grab my style, I'm a real wild child.
Wilder had always dreamed of meeting parody icon Weird Al, and one night, after a Wilder Than You sellout show, that dream came true.
After the show, I'm walking back to my car. I'm approached by this 12-year-old kid. And he comes up to me and he says, "Are you Weird Al?" I said, "Yeah." And he says, "You suck!"
With manhood looming close, Wilder began Hebrew school at Temple Beth Hillel. But Torah studies with Cantor Allen were brutal, and the thought of trading his carefree childhood for manhood was just too much for his young brain to process. On a cold winter night in December of 2001, Wilder's wires suddenly short-circuited.
He was doing sugar like I've never seen. He had stashes of it everywhere. They threw him off the set.
When we were in the studio cutting Ouchie Ow, Wilder was pretty hard on the sugar. In the band and I, we used to call that the sugar days.
No one would touch him. He was too edgy. It was too much of a risk.
I told him, no California candy roll. We don't make candy roll, okay?
I said, choose me or choose the sugar. He chose the sugar.
I asked him. We were in my study. And I said to him, and I quote, "Wilder, are you a man or a mouse?"
And he said, mouse.
Wilder embraces the Torah,
Wilder was like, hey, cool, I'll try this.
and the world embraces him when Behind the Mitzvah continues.
I promised him PlayStation 2 and an Xbox and 5 new games if he would just go easy on the sugar.
We were in group, and he was really sharing. He'd been off the white stuff for about 2 weeks, maybe longer, and he looked at me right in the eyes and he said, I can do this.
I looked at him and said, Wilder, you're a new man.
Let's do it. Wow, fine.
It was so easy to love him.
He could make you laugh. He could make you cry.
Wow. Wow, fine. Shopping at the mall, looking for some gear to buy. I saw this girl, she gonna rock my world, and I had to adjust my...
Now, when he reflects about the happy experiences of his childhood journey, he knows that all those memories will travel with him the rest of his life.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child. Ouchie, ow, ouchie, ow.